Another one.
Another one. I was shocked to hear this because how would you do this based off of
Well,
how the
yeah.
way the Far Cry games are? But they have come out and spoke. They've come out and said that the Far Cry TV show will be an anthology of seasons. And they said each season will be a self-contained story as each game is a self-contained. I'm sorry,
Ugh.
self-contained. The best example somebody had gave was that the show Fargo, how every season is something different, a different story, different characters, different settings, etc. It'll be done just like that. And I was like, okay, well, that somewhat does make sense because that's how the games are. But at the same time, who asked for this? I would love to know.
Listen, I think it's just because you look around, everybody else is doing so good. So you was like, hey, I got some shit that can go on TV too.
I suppose how do you take or feel about this? Because me,
Oh, listen, baby. Just like I've pledged to never buy another one of Ubisoft video games, I don't plan
another
to
one.
support anything that Ubisoft does just because they just have nasty practices and they're very nasty to their fan base and they've said some reckless shit, people in charge. And I know you can't take the word from the few and punish the all, but baby, the shit that some of them people in that company has been allowed to say to the people they're supposedly trying to sell to is outrageous. And listen, Far Cry is cool and all. We've played Far Cry a few times, but it is not something I am interested in like a God of War to see on the big screen. I'm just not interested. Yeah, I'm just not interested. And Ubisoft already got a bad taste in my mouth, so I already have this notion to not support anything, even a TV series. I will not watch it because Ubisoft, even though supposedly I think they've been sold to somebody and maybe they can do something well, it's an uphill battle to get me back on the Ubisoft train. Listen, it's just been too much brand damaging for me personally. And listen, I don't even know like who would be in charge of this. What is this, another Amazon? Because I haven't seen supposedly who would be in charge of this. Have you
Yes,
seen?
that was something I was trying to figure out and find who is taking this series at the helm as far as director or anything. But once again, who asked for this? And then why Far Cry? Now, I can understand Far Cry 2 and Far Cry 3 are the two most divisive, more fan favorites of them. Some people did enjoy 4. It was kind of, why? Because when you take them at face value, there's so many other properties that are just like, okay, well, you could just call that a Far Cry game. It's just some shit just happening in a jungle. It's just some shit happening here. Even as far as the Far Cry 5 game that takes place in Montana, if I remember correctly, people felt some type of way about that game because I was like, oh, it didn't. They tried to make it into something that was not. They tried to make it that they didn't talk or make satirical shots at the president then, the orange man, who's now the president now. And the people were saying, well, it has nothing to do with that. Oh, but it takes place in America, and it's not okay. Well, that's not what they were going for. And that's not. Yeah, but you know what? I won't lie. As much as we are non-believers in Ubisoft as far as their games and putting out quality and etc., we've kind of stayed away from them. I'm not interested as far as I'm excited. I'm interested as far as to see how much of a fuck up this probably is or where they will go with this. Will each season be based off of the each number games? Because there was a Far Cry Primal, if I remember that. Yes, Primal. That take place, back during the Paleolithic era with the dinosaurs and saber-tooths. And that game had a lot of controversy because people felt like, hey, they had made the game and it was completely subtitled. They made up a whole brand new language for it. Some people were like, yo, what? I'm interested to see where this goes. Not interested to care, but I just want to see how this shit holds. Hey,
Interesting.
like we said, there's a lot of video game properties being optioned right now. A lot of stuff.
Yeah, it's a renaissance kind of going on. But I just want to point out that nobody has made an official announcement of confirming any of these rumors. All this is allegedly. I mean, but I'm sure Ubisoft would love to go into movies and TV and transmedia storytelling just because I kind of feel like this will remind me of American Horror Story, where every season was something different. It was chaotic. It was a new villain, quote unquote, each season. So I guess there
This
is
is
a
all about
blueprint.
that.
Yeah, there is a blueprint for something like this, but I mean, I guess, but you can just, if you want that feel, you can just go watch American Horror Story, and that is like multiple seasons of that shit out. And I mean, but they kind of got that going for them. I guess every season could bring a new location, a new villain or dictator, political conflict. So I guess that is very easy to transfer over to seasons, and they can have an abundance amount of season because every season will be new and something different, something fresh. But you know, a Far Cry TV show could be legendary or it could be an absolute disaster. And right now is living in rumor land. So we'll have to wait and see if this really comes to fruition and who production studio is gonna take the helm of this. Like who could really handle this? I think HBO, this would be a great show for HBO Max.
Good point. I concur that because
I don't
they
give a
have the
fuck attitude.
style, they have the fun. Yep, and the I don't give a fuck attitude. But not just that. HBO has the hey man, anything goes, anything goes. There's no holding back. You want to make something really fucked up and with a little
Mhm.
highly controversial? Hey, go for it.
Yeah.
That oh man, damn. That's made me think about something. On news we reported earlier, what will happen to all that creative freedom if Netflix owns
Listen,
HBO now?
like I stated before, if it makes money, Netflix is going to keep it going. They're just not gonna
Oh
cut
yeah.
out a money making IP. But even if HBO does do this and Netflix allows it to happen to keep its gritty and R-rated shit, I still won't watch it because I'm still not supporting anything Ubisoft. And I mean that. I say what I mean, and I mean when I say I don't support nothing Ubisoft. Listen, I hope it's a great show for somebody else because it's not gonna be for me.
I got you. And that's it for this video of Are You Not Entertained podcast. Thanks for hanging out with us. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell so you'll never miss our next hot take. Until next time, are you not entertained?